out of the frying pan and not into your kitchen sink.
My name's Walt Baumgartner, and I'm the Pretreatment Program Coordinator for the City of Boise's Public Works Department.
Baumgartner and his team have recently started the Residential Fat-Free Sewer Program to keep fat, oil, and grease, or fog, from getting into the sewer. They're educating Boise residents about a potential problem which can be a lot worse than just a clogged drain.
Once it reaches the sewer line, it begins to coagulate and plate out onto the sewer pipe and can eventually cause an obstruction, which results in a sewer backup, either into the basement of a home that might be on that particular line segment, or worse yet, result in a severe enough obstruction that you have what we call a sanitary sewer overflow out of a manhole into the street.
There are some simple steps to properly dispose of fog. If you're frying bacon, for example, let the pan cool and then choose a container.
We recommend not using plastic because with hot grease you might have an issue with the container melting. So we recommend either a good stout glass jar or a tin can with the top crushed in, or one of the items that is available is what's called a fat trapper bag. That has it's a plastic container with a rather handy, nifty little lid and with a foil bag, and you can pour your fat, oil, and grease in there, put the lid on it, store it away underneath the cabinet, and when it's full, you can take out the bag, fold it over and seal it, and put it in to your solid waste trash bin.
Baumgartner offers a couple of ways to pour the fog into your chosen container.
One way to do it would be to place your container down into the sink and pour it. Another way could be on the counter with maybe a layer of paper towel in case you have some spillage, is the main thing. But you clearly want to let the grease or fat and oil cool down after you're cooking for a while on the stovetop, and then pour it off. Another thing you could do is when you're finished with the pan, you could take some paper towel and swab out the pan with a paper towel, and you could even put that down into the can to absorb up some of the grease, since you're going to be putting out the solid waste anyway when you're done. And then that way when you go to wash the pan, you've got less grease going down the sink.
Other tips include wiping out your pan with paper towels before washing, and if your fog won't solidify, soak it up with kitty litter, sawdust, or paper towels. This way you keep liquid out of the trash and, most importantly, your drain.
It's much like heart disease. It eventually plugs off the pipe and you get a backup.
So remember, put your fat, oil, and grease in a container, let it solidify, and put it in the trash, not down the drain. And help us keep the sewer on a low-fat diet.